Capricorn, my lovely Capricorns, welcome. Welcome. I'm here to give you a general reading. This is for those individuals with the sun sign of Capricorn. And we're going to look at the energy coming your way and how you can best navigate it as a Capricorn. All right. So if you are joining me here on my channel for the first time, Capricorn, welcome. Thank you for stopping by today. And for all of you returning Capricorns, welcome back. I thank you so much for your support and the time that you take to listen to these messages. As I'll just give my general disclaimer. This is a general reading. If you find that these messages do not resonate with your situation, Capricorn, do not panic. That just means that I have not picked up on your individual story this time. And you'll want to make sure that you click subscribe so that when future messages drop that tell your story, you'll be the first to know, especially when you match that notification bell, okay? All right, Spirit, let's get some messages on the board for my wonderful Capricorns. Wow. Okay, Cap. This is interesting for sure. And we're going to clarify these messages with the Kipper deck. All right, these are also interesting. So let's get into this, Capricorn. Your first message comes by way of the Strength card in the reverse. It is followed by the Two of Pentacles in the reverse and the King of Swords in the reverse. All right, Capricorn. I can see here also with this Eight of Swords that you've really been up in your head a lot lately, expending a lot of mental energy. I would say the amount of mental energy that you are expending is much greater than the actual physical energy that you've been expending, which is showing up here because of the Strength in the reverse. Also, the Hermit is showing me as well that there's been a lot of mental energy. Some of you are really focusing on some things from a logical standpoint that have been on your radar, and the message that I'm hearing is that you're not allowing yourself to, your attention, your focus is in your mind versus being in your body. So the difference there, of course, is when you are all up in your head, you are using that logical side of yourself. But when you allow your awareness to drop down into your heart space, into your body, then you are open to receive the intuitive guidance that you are actually really seeking, whether you know it or not consciously. The Hermit here is saying that you are seeking spiritual guidance on certain matters, okay? So what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling is that a lot of you Capricorns have been kind of feeling a little bit like a fish out of water. You're noticing things happening around you, and yet and still you're not taking discrete action to resolve anything. You're kind of stuck in your own head about where to go, which directions to take, right? It's all a mental process, and you even have made some plans on how you're going to handle certain things, but you haven't begun to act on it yet. And with the Strength card in reverse being clarified by the Gift card in the Kipper deck, I'm seeing too that, some of you probably need to seek out some medical advice. I feel like there's been some things, not necessarily big things, just little things that, pop up in our day-to-day that really influence how we feel physically. So just little aches and pains kinds of things. And instead of giving them your full attention, you are just kind of saying, it's just me feeling achy today or me feeling pain today. But really, with this strength in reverse, this is something that is kind of kind of zapping your physical strength, your physical wellness, and you're not giving it the attention that it deserves. So if it's been a while since you've had a physical, or if there is something, you just need to like kind of go in, have your little checkup and see what it is. Don't take anything for granted is what I'm saying here. This has come up for many of you, so it is a very straightforward message from spirit. And just to let you know how straightforward, I don't do health readings for people normally, and I'm always wary about health related messages because I want people to rely on the science of medicine that we have here as well, and not just on the tarot for health advice. But yeah, this is coming up as a true message for many of you. So go ahead and schedule those appointments or those screenings that, as you get older, sometimes there are certain screenings that you need to take year to year. And I feel like some of you Capricorns have been putting that on the back burner for other things. All right. Also, with this gift card here, I am seeing where there may be some unexpected gift that comes your way from a source that you're not expecting it from. I'm seeing this as a small gift, nothing huge, just a small gift. And it's, again, especially those of you who may fall into the category of having relationship issues lately, this gift will come by the way of your person, and it kind of takes you aback a little. It's something unexpected, sweet, nice, and unexpected because there's been problems and you were seeing this person, you're starting to see this person in a different light, and now this gift comes out of the blue and it kind of like turns what you were kind of thinking about the person on its head, which is what I am seeing was the intention of the gift, right? To kind of catch you off guard and put you in a sweeter disposition towards this person. So your individual situations as far as that's concerned, Capricorn. The caution that I have here is that you probably should examine the motives and make sure that the motives are coming from the right place with this gift before you get all gushy. All right. So following that with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse being clarified by the Change card in the Kipper deck. And again, this is an up and down kind of feeling, but I feel emotionally there's been a lot going on with you as well as you've been examining certain things around you and in your environment. So if you find yourself with a sudden urge to redecorate or to make upgrades to your physical living environment, these changes are something that you're going to start planning out over the coming days. For some of you, it'll be a small project. And then for others of you, it's going to be like a complete renovation. I'm seeing like these townhomes here, and it's like they're moving out furniture in order to have workers come in and make major changes, and then they're going to have this furniture moved back in. So for some of you, like I said, it might be just, adding some new decorations to a room that you spend a lot of time in. And for others of you, it's going to be major. Like, it's going to be like kitchen renovations, adding features to your home that are a big deal. So your end, what will happen in the end with that is it will uplift you. It will act to shake off some of these. It's kind of like this dull feeling that I'm feeling, like you guys have felt kind of stuck, you know, and your physical environment is affecting your inner environment. So these changes are going to help unstick you, right? Help you feel less like you're trudging through mud. Hopefully, help your energy and your outlook in a lot of areas of life. But I see either you are heads down in full renovation mode this week, or you're starting to make the changes, as in you're planning what it is that you might want to do. Maybe you're going out and pricing some items to see how that's going to fit into your budget and what adjustments you may need to make to your plan. You'll be in different places because, I'm reading for the collective here. So some of you will be full on in renovation mode. Others of you will be just starting to make the plans for what you're doing. All right. So next up, I have this King of Swords in the reverse, along with poverty. All right. King of Swords in the reverse. Definitely not telling you the truth. And these lies can lead to a loss of finances on your part. So I want you guys to be careful this week. And keep your eye on who's coming your way and who's telling you things, who's presenting new information to you, who might, because it is a sword, I'm just seeing being called out of the blue unexpectedly and given some news that startles you. And, it is something that you're being called by this King of Swords in the reverse. And this can be a male or a female, but you're being called by this person to act immediately because of its importance. And later on, as a result, you'll find out that you took some type of financial hit, right? For some of you, it could be a very large one with this poverty card here. So this is no small matter. You just want to make sure you're looking at and you're questioning the motives of the person and what they could be up to, because someone is coming your way as a definite liar. Okay. And it's so interesting because for some of you, this will tie back to this strength in the reverse and this gift, right? This person giving you the gift will be the liar who wants to pull you down the road, wants to get in your pocket, basically. So, and I'm feeling this, and especially for my feminine Capricorns, although it doesn't have to be, but this is kind of like that boyfriend who gets you something small, hypes you up with a gift and extra attention so that they can get you weak towards them. And then they hit you with, hey, I've got this idea for this business plan. And hey, Capricorn, I need you to have my back. I need you to support it. I need you to invest in it. And it leads to this kind of black hole of money on your part being spent, because once you're invested in this idea, this business, you don't want to lose your original investment, and no doubt other things will happen that are woe is me moments with this person, and they'll need more money to protect the original investment, so it becomes a black hole type of thing. So that's a very specific message for some of you Capricorns. But yeah, in general, you just want to keep your eye out for people or a person coming at you who will not be telling the truth. But they're going to look like they're telling the truth. This king, looks like a respectable person. All right. So keep that in mind as well. The lie may be more difficult to discern. But now that you're forewarned, you're forearmed, and you can take a second look at these things with a more discerning eye and actually see where the manipulation lies. Wow, interesting, Capricorn. When I first pulled these cards and looked at them straight out, I wasn't sure where this was going, but y'all stay safe out there. Y'all are very wise people as well, anyways, so I'm not worried about that. But stay safe out there and just protect yourself all around from these things. And happy decorating, happy renovating. Drop me a comment below and let me know exactly what renovation you took on this week, or what redecorating you took on this week. I'd be very interested to hear that. Take care, Capricorns. Make sure you subscribe so you get future messages. And until next time.